What's going on, guys? So, in the kitchen time, no accent today. I'm too tired for all that. I'm, well, injured. In fact, you can see this right here. I'm wearing a kind of torso brace. Um, More on that later, if I can talk about it. Sorry, I gotta figure out the best place I can wear the thing. But I do have boxes. We got this one all the way from China, from a Big Shot Toy Works. This is something I've been waiting on for a long time. And if Big Shot Toy Works sounds familiar, I've mentioned them before. I've reviewed a few things from them, including one of my favorite things ever, the Funicorn, along with the four horses of the Apocalypse, or Apocalypse ponies, as it were. I reviewed all of those, along with the Maddie, sorry. Also, the monkey with a gun. So, this, as soon as I saw it, I knew I needed to have it. And it's taken a long time to come to fruition with COVID and everything else. So, and actually I was looking on their website the other day. They have another really cool thing that's been out for a while, and it is on sale. But, couldn't really bring myself to get it. Okay, so I got some cardboard. And I've got the inner box, which I'm going to very carefully remove. I like this just comes in its... So this is the outer shipper here. Okay, so outer shipper thingy. And also, shout out to Clem over at Big Shot for reaching out after I did email him. Because I was curious. I was like, hey, whatever happened with this thing? And he did respond, and I did even get an email asking, making sure addresses were correct and everything else like that. Because, you know, when you buy something somewhat expensive, you want to make sure that it gets to the right person. So this is going to be technically an out-the-box to a degree. So this is the latest statue called the Overthinker. Big Shot Toy Works, designed by Clem. Does have a QR code there, which I'll look at on my own in its own time. So I'm gonna move the camera down just a little bit. I do have another really big box, well, mostly big box, from BBTS, but I'll open that here in a bit. After this was the thing. Like, cool stuff from BBTS, don't get me wrong. This is what I've been waiting on. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get this out of here. Probably the same way I already have. It's in foam. Kind of a pain in the buttocks. If I'm about to grab it. Now, usually their stuff comes, I say usually. So a couple things were for figures, technically, not statues. But the Funicorn came, and I think even the monkey with a gun, came in styrofoam. This is packed in this kind of closed cell foam brick. And this weighs a good bit. This is probably a couple pounds at least. Save the outer box. Always save your boxes when you buy limited edition stuff. Okay, so we just got a buttload of tape around it like you do. I know the vibes, been there, done that. I am excited about this, guys. New, cool thing. Not to mention, limited. It actually has a limited number of these. Okay, so... Oh, it has some assembly required, okay. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if I can reposition the camera or not. Probably not. So let me... Oh my god, I gotta move some stuff here. By the way, I still have Ninja Turtles sitting here that I've yet to open. A little bit injured. It's actually hard to review stuff when you can't sit and lean forward to do things. I also do have a Gundam kit. I'll talk about here in a second after I do this. So let me come down to the base level here. Alright. It's a little warm from being in a FedEx truck all day. Okay, look at that. Oh man. So, it's just a toilet. Okay, it's not just a toilet. Okay. So here's, oddly enough, the toilet lid. See below for accessory. I assume that means right here. Little itty bitty wow. Okay, so that's that. Here's the toilet lid. That's actually broken right there. That kind of sucks, but is what it is. Isn't the piece in here by chance? I think that's it right there, actually. Let me set this down. Oh yeah, there's a broken piece. I can just glue that in. I'm not too concerned with it, but I could glue it back on now that I found it. So, good to know. Yeah, just that tiny little piece there. So I'm going to set that aside for right now. It is what it is, you know. As long as the main thing is intact, that's all I really care about. Because it's the, obviously, the monkey piece. Money piece. Careful. Oh, that is hefty. Now it's all the weight is definitely right here. Oh man. And there it is. It's another monkey. So he does have a little tab. Let me, so that sets him right there. Then his feet hit the ground. Let me tilt the camera now. Alright, and then we do have his accessory, which is a cigarette, which I know goes in his other hand. I'm just not sure how exactly. I think it slides in like that. Instructions would have been good, Clem. One minor problem when it comes to having like these little statues like this. Maybe it's that way? No, that doesn't seem right. Maybe insert from the backside? Nope, definitely not that. Okay. So it's got to go in. I think like that. It's actually wedging in place, so. All right. Yep, so it's a monkey on a cell phone on the toilet with a cigarette. Like I said, known as the overthinker. It actually has like a thing taped to the back of the toilet. Like, I'll probably do some up close shots and stuff like that. And it is Bronze Bomber Edition, as they call it, because well, it's done in the bronze finish. Whether they'll have this in other finishes, I don't know. I mean, it'd be awesome if they did. Like I said, I need to fix that piece. I need to fetch my super glue, which is in the other room. But for now, let me, that is freaking awesome. That's going to look fantastic on the shelf. And you can see there how that broke. So, no big deal. Okay, so I'm gonna open up the Big Bad Toy Store box, but I gotta get this out of the way first, so give me a second. So, this is where having to film at this awkward angle is, well, gonna be awkward because this is a big box. Also, I'm trying to be careful not to knock my statue over that's sitting right here. Need to make a little more space. I did just take the time to go ahead and bust out the super glue to fix that right quick. So, there's that. So obviously this is from the, BBTS. And even though this is a decent sized box, as you can see, here, let me, there's only 2 items, excuse me, in here. Watching what I'm doing here. Okay. Thingy. Oh, wow, they really didn't pack anything. It's just bubble wrap and then like a gap. Wow. Okay, so pull out the bubble wrap. Just get that out of my friggin' way. I'm sure the wifey will love all these new boxes coming into the kitchen. So first up, we have. It's been a minute since I got a transforming object, but I got a new one. And it is Planet X Cadmus. It's their version of an IDW sort of, I say sort of, Star Saber. Sorry, brain was fried out there. And I got the Victory Leo a while ago and had all kinds of problems with it. So I got this guy now, so hopefully I won't have problems with it. But I figured, might as well have both of them, And then the Deathsaurus is coming back out later as well. And I believe there are upgrade kits in a way for this. You can like swap out the head and stuff like that, make it look a little different. Small-ish box, considering. But it's the first and only version of a combiner so far from Planet X. But, figured why not? I've got some of the IDW stuff as it goes. The IDW Dinobots are moving forward. They've got the, or they've shown off images of, I don't know if it's full, if it's just renders, or if they have an actual print model so far of their sludge. So that's going to be interesting. And then last up, I need to do this here. So I want to have all the Planet X Dinobots someday, That's a good sized box. Throw other boxes inside of it. Throw them all away. And it's actually another statue. And this one's from Iron Studios. And you can see right there, Batman the Animated Series. Batman 1/10 art scale situation. And with the sad passing of Eileen Arkin this past weekend, I actually went ahead and ordered 2 more statues. I really didn't need to go further into debt right now, but rather than let them get away, probably for other people's sake, this is Batman, obviously. But Batman needs a rogues gallery, and at least 2 of the other main characters from this series just came out right behind him. And that is, of course, Harley and the Joker. So that's what I ordered. And I have 0 representation of Batman the Animated Series in my collection, and I love that series. Something happened to the box right here. Got wet or something. Don't know. There's like tape. I don't know what happened there, but it's a box. Who cares? So that'll be a normal review for this. Sometime soon is the first. So let's see, I've got Thundercats and I've got He-Man so far, and now Batman the Animated Series. Well, I guess technically I've got a Superman over there, but it's not from any particular cartoon. And I got cardboard all over me. But I needed something, and of course, something to commemorate the passing of Kevin Conroy. And now with Eileen Arkin gone, gotta get to Harley too. I feel like it's not the right thing to kind of do and I have to figure out where to put them because I only have so much display space as it goes. So getting this makes a difference. I don't know if I'll keep the shipper box. I might. Some people are weird about that kind of stuff. Other people don't care. Just get the one for this. So I'm not opening this one like I did with the Overthinker. This one's just staying in the box. But it's actually lighter than expected. But they have a version of this that comes with the Batmobile, the animated series Batmobile. But that was like $1,100. No thanks. And then you have, of course, the Keaton Batman and Batmobile with the new Flash movie. And definitely don't need all that. Because once again, like $1,500. And I ain't got $1,500 statue money. I don't have $200 statue money at this rate, if I'm being honest with you. So, just going to balance this real quick. So that's going to be it for this short in the kitchen. You know, only a couple boxes. But I do still have pain in my ribs. So, it turns out I'm probably more injured than I thought I was. I thought it was a pretty minor muscle pull, but it seems like I've got some ribs that are out of whack. Nothing seemingly broken as of yet. Still waiting on some test results to make sure nothing's broken other than just being out of whack, which however much that means. So that's one reason why I'm delayed on reviewing. I made a post about it. So I've got these Ninja Turtle things sitting here. I've got the Super Sentai Uchu Sentai Q Ranger stuff that I do want to review. I've had time to play with and learn the ins and outs of. But with the inability to be able to sit comfortably without being in pain and lean over to be able to do review stuff with like a standing review desk like some cool people do, it might be a different story. But right now, bending and flexing is not easy. Like I said, I'm wearing a brace right now just to sort of keep everything kind of in line. And to the point that it's got my back hurting for the same reason. So I'll have a pile of things to review. So on top of that, I would say I do have something for specific review. Not for me, technically speaking, but I will review it. And it's a model kit. In fact, it's a Gundam kit to have everybody freak out. And it's something I never actually looked at on the channel. And from the second G generation mobile suit. So this is the... oh wow, I'm having a brain fart here. Wow, it's been a minute since I've looked at Build Fighters. But this is from the AR manga. Amazing Ready. The second... Why can't... It's been so long, I am drawing a huge blank. If I should read the box, it would help me out. I know it's a short sweater. Cathedral Gundam, second... Okay. It's a modification is of the Cathedral Gundam created by the second generation Meijin Kawaguchi. Sorry, I can't talk. I just ate a bunch of chips and my mouth is all dry. So, basically, Cathedral Gundam becomes Schwarzritter Gundam, hard to say, which becomes Denial Gundam. That's how that works. So, I built Denial a long time ago. I don't know that I technically ever reviewed Denial. But basically, I've got the Schwarzritter. This is not for me. This is for a buddy of mine. Hey, I guess his son thought it looked really cool, and he asked me if I would build it for him. So I'm going to build it for him, and then review it very quickly. Because might as well, right? And if it has any of the issues that I know the Denial has, might have to do a tiny bit of extra work just to make sure it doesn't fall apart later. Especially with the fact that it has big old hands. It has a big old Flügelschwert. Sounds like a euphemism, but I literally don't know anything about this thing. And it's got the Flügelmessers as well. So either way, black and gold Gundam thingy. I'll build it. It's fine. Also going to be on delay because of how I tend to build is sitting on the couch, kind of hunched over, and building right off the edge of the table, which I definitely can't be doing right now. So everything is on delay, and it kind of sucks. So either way, but I will see you guys next time. And remember, as always, keep on nerding.